And so at last we can leave Yellow Comet behind and move on to Mission 15 and Green Earth. Oh yes, we'll remember our good friend Eagle. That would be us. He's also super laid back and basically a pirate. Or at least he was in the Japanese version of the game. Anyway, so Green Earth has a different mission for each of your COs for each of its 4 missions. So there's a lot of potential paths here. But there's only 2 of them that actually result in anything special and interesting. You will get something special and interesting if you play all 4 missions as Andy, or if you play all 4 missions as Sammy. Poor Max gets left out in the cold on this one. And I've decided to take the Andy path for 2 main reasons. 1, it's a little bit easier, which is nice. And 2, the missions are a little bit more interesting, I find. So, here we go. And we're up against Drake. Oh no, not the Coral Fortress! I love that place! So another property capturing mission. Interesting. Oh, Andy, never change, right? Never develop an intelligence. You'd stop being so charming. Anyway, so, our first mission against Drake is a nice straightforward capturing map. He has a fairly substantial force deployed, and a non-insignificant naval force to contend with. But we've been given a reasonable amount ourselves to work with, so the first thing we want to do is send our subs under. Sneak up on him. Oh yes. So Drake's abilities. His naval units are able to move 1 space further than everyone else's, and they also have improved defences, in a slight change of pace from most specialists. He automatically gains 2 terrain stars on every naval unit. You would see that in the animations more than anything else. They don't show up on the map screen here, making his naval units harder to take down. But it also makes him a little bit more interesting, which is nice. So, we're going to want to set up a blockade of land units down here to secure these 2 properties. We're going to want to land on this middle island to capture these main 4 properties, preferably before this asshole gets his hands on them. And we're going to want to land over here and capture these 2 properties as well in order to win. Because I believe that should be all of them. Yeah. Including the 2 we have to start with. In order to do this, we're going to need to move quickly. But we're going to need to move to this island first. So, let's put our lander right here so we can get straight to business. Load a tank on board and bring an infantry along. And we're also going to use the other one to capture here. Then you want to move your other units down here and start protecting the cities down here. This APSD is largely useless, but that is okay. What could he be talking about? Well, I think we already know. It's the invasion of Green Earth that Eagle keeps banging on about. Moaning and whinging like a little bitch. Exactly. So the other thing they're referring to is his CO power. And his CO power deals 1 damage to every enemy unit and halves their fuel, I believe. That might not have been into Advance Wars 2, though. It's very annoying because knocking an infantry, for example, down to 9 health stops it being able to capture so quickly in a thoroughly irritating fashion. He also causes it to rain occasionally. Anyway, moving out. Gonna wanna sink you right now. This battleship's gonna be our main concern. Unfortunately, he's plonked a sub right in the way, so we're gonna have to deal with that first. Attack! Attack aggressively. And we don't want to end up in range of this rocket here, so let's advance cautiously. And make sure that we don't make any horrible mistakes. We want to put this rocket where it can't be attacked. And just carefully advance. We can deal with this in due course. The APC I'm going to load with an infantry to start capturing these. And then I'm going to build a second infantry because we're going to need our lander over there. And that is the best course of action, you see. I don't know how long it stays raining for. Also, I don't think I've ever covered what rain actually means. Rain affects movement in the same way snow does, but not to the same degree. So things are a little slower, but not as bad as they'd be in snow. So this submarine right here is now rocking 4 terrain stars because it's on a reef. So I might not actually be able to kill it with this sub. But I'm going to try. I need to keep ahead of it on the damage rate anyway. And this sub is going to attack this battleship for massive damage. Because we can't allow it to live. Can't allow it to live anymore. Also this infantry. Likewise. Because fuck that guy, am I right? So now this middle island should be secure. We should be able to just grab a hold of it with both hands. And stranglehold everyone. Everyone that's in our path. We can take that out. We also want to now put our medium tank here. Because it gives it maximum defensive capability against Drake's medium tank, should it wander into range. It's out of range of this rocket, and it's out of range of this artillery. The perfect scenario. But I don't really want to leave... Oh, hey. Also, it blocks access from this tank getting through here. Basically, it's a win-win situation, and everybody is happy with it. Let's bring that APC down, getting ready to capture. This guy's going in here. He's going to finish up there. We don't need to build anything else. Unfortunately, Drake almost has his power, which is going to prove to be thoroughly irritating. And there it is. But, thankfully, the AI in Advanced Wars 1 will only ever use its CO powers at the start of a turn, unless it's Eagle, in which case he'll only use it after he's moved everything. So you can kind of abuse that to a degree. Anyway, we're going to now want to land infantry here and capture these. It's relatively easy to defend them because Drake makes not a massive effort to defend them. I don't really need to use my power at the moment. I'm going to save it until after Drake has used his, so I can recover from it. Also, this sub is dying. So let's have another pop at that battleship, take it out. Nicely done. And we'll steal this, because it belongs to me and not you. I do not want you to have nice things. So we can take this tank out now. Larg. And then we just need to sit here, really. Drake is foolishly retreating this whole column of units rather than bother to overwhelm me, which he could easily do between this and these. So what he's up to is anybody's guess. I don't know, I could not guess. Even though I said I could now. I'm a good liar. Sometimes. Good. Meaningful conversation being had. He's a tough old sea dog. And he's very good at throwing water at you. So yes, it just does 1 damage to everything. In a thoroughly irritating fashion. And it can also cause you to spend a lot of cash repairing units. Because anything that's on an allied property will be healed whether you want it to be or not, right? So, let's undo that with a touch of hyper repair. Da 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 da. So it neatly heals my sub back up as well, and we can use it to finish Drake's sub off. So now his naval capacity has been neutered, and we can kill his landers out of pure spite and hatred. Because I don't want you to have landers. I don't want you to do any landing. Oh no. I'm going to get hit by something here. There's not a lot I can do about that. So I'm going to pop my medium tank in the way here, and then move my indirect units forward, so I can retaliate. Because, as we know, the AI sure does love shooting APCs, and this one is going to serve as a meaningful distraction. But hopefully it won't matter all that much. Ubergar! I don't even need to really build anything else, so I'll just build a couple of infantry for technique purposes, but I won't really need them. And that'll do it. Day 5 now. What you gonna do, Drakey? You gonna unleash Fire Fury? Oh god! This is what you get for intolerable amounts of hubris. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to panic, and neither do you. And if you do, then I might be forced to kill you. So these 2 infantry can happily defend against these 2 infantry by sitting on those cities forever. Sub's done its job. Don't really need it for anything else. And I got a tank just because I can. Gonna put it over here to make this easier. Make it easier on me. Do you understand now just how much I'm angry? Angry with you. So we're going to block there. I'm probably going to lose the APC, but then that's nothing new. And I might want to get a tank. Bring it all the way to work today. It's bring a tank to work day. It's always bring a tank to work day. Or at least it should be in my world. It started raining again. I mean, it doesn't really affect you on this map because the terrain is kind of, well, it's kind of open anyway. Even so. Oh god! Oh, I made a horrible mistake. Yeah, this doesn't normally go this badly wrong, I'm not going to lie. I guess it's just one of those days. That and the yellow comet bullshit. So I'm going to try and capture that, but I'm not going to have a great deal of success. But I have more tanks moving in, and this is fine. All I need is tanks, right? That's right, you know it. In fact, I'm going to bring this one back. I'm going to send these troops in and catch him unawares from behind. It's gonna be a sneak attack. I'm likely to lose some units here. Depends what he does, really. Let's get another tank. And I guess another infantry, because I need to keep my technique score up after all the tragic losses I've thus far suffered. I am bad at this. Normally this mission is an absolute cakewalk, said Malus in a fit of hubris. It's fine, shut up, I don't need you. So they're all retreating, but this is going to sting a lot. Oh, why? Why must you do this? Why must you hate me so? I will attack you with tanks. Don't you see? Do you see the tank wrath that you have brought upon yourself? I mean, I'm still going to be able to win, but it's going to take longer and be more obnoxious, and potentially cost me the S rank I wanted. So let's bring these tanks in. Oh wow, there's literally no way to land them down there. Balls! Alright, change of plan. I'm just going to land them right here. And drive them into his face. Seems like a plan to me. This sub is in trouble now, because I can't really move it away anywhere without it sinking. So, in the interest of living longer, we'll move it one space and bring it to the surface. That gives it 5 turns to live rather than 1. This one should be fine. And everything else works out. Do not think that you can stop me, even though you're doing a pretty good job thus far. I do not care for you. I do not care for your bullshit. Oh jeez, rain again. You suck, Drake. Hate you. See, this is the thing I do. If I'm losing to an enemy CO, I automatically hate them. Make life more simple. Yeah. Oh, I've lost way too many units. This is unacceptable. I swear it doesn't normally go this badly. Malus was good at lying. Mostly to himself. So let's clear the way here. Get my tank in there. Stop cleaning that mess up. Because you made a hell of one. And Hey, I got an APC now. Why don't you? I only need one more city, but now it has to be that one, really. So yeah, this is just going to sit here and not do anything. And speaking of not doing anything, story of my life. Yeah, I really don't need to do much else other than build units. The campaign is a little bit more lenient than the War Room ever was in terms of technique scores, but it's still been quite a hefty amount of losses thus far, which I'm not very happy about. Understandably. Nevertheless, I will be winning next turn, and there is nothing that you can do to stop me from doing that. Because fuck you. I don't even like you very much. I want you to die now. I want you to drown. I hope that all your boats sink and you die all alone, drowning in the salty depths of the sea. Alright, well I guess that's going to be that then. Also there's that now. So I have to move to here, just to not lose another fucking unit. Oh god. I would not be allowed to command armies if I threw my troops away like this. That's probably why I'm not. That's probably why I was discharged. Oh, that's bad. You cannot be allowed to steal that. You can just go all the way to hell and never come back. Ha! I will destroy. Oh, I will shoot all your foolish troops. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because I win this round anyway. But it's the principle of the thing. I won't let that fucking happen. So, I can't kill that now, which is a bit of a shame. Wait a minute. Make sure there's nothing else I can do first. Okay, I'm pretty sure there isn't, because I can't attack anywhere else. So, I'll build units, because technique is necessary. Then we'll just win. Let's just win! That'd be me! Closer than I would like, that's for damn sure. Oh well, a win's a win. And hey, I still got an S rank. I'm starting to think my superiors at Orange Star really don't have a measure of quality in terms of units used versus units lost. Oh well, anyway. Coinage has been obtained, and also I'm a jade hen. Save the game, how about?